Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Cypher here, and today I'm bringing you guys a video in the Tier 8 Soviet Premium Heavy Tank, the IS5. Now, I have the hero version of it, the Glory, and we're here on a standard battle on Feetville Ridge. It's a nice game here in top tier, and I'm tuned up with Aeroplays, Watt, and my good friend Bodycatcher. So we start off heading down towards the south on a Feetville Ridge, and I was talking smack to Era here, and he kind of cut me off. But well, just a bit of banter. Shot into there. So I start heading up to this is the more typical heavy spot, I'd say. So I'm heading around towards about J3 area. There's a nice little ridge line there for the IS5 where you can go hull down. Getting a bit of lag in game here. This has been happening a lot of lately. The water tank servers. Note that this battle was from mid-December. Now the IS5 really doesn't have your typical Soviet gun elevation, as you can see over there in the low, pointing out how good that thing's elevation is. So we're just goofing around while we get to the battlefield. And then we spot an enemy Lycan. I take a shot at him on the move, which barely misses him. So I decide to head up just to this little hollow here, which provides a nice hull down location for the IS5. So I spot an enemy Chieftain T95 over there, and he starts getting lit up by teammates. I'm waiting for this big old Soviet gun to aim, and I was trying to track him, but unfortunately I missed the track, and something else shoots me in the side. Now at this point in time, I'm pretty sure I was trying to complete the tracking op for the tanks miss. So that explains why I would be aiming for the tracks so much. Now the thing that's pinning me is actually a enemy Chieftain T95 over there. So I blow his tracks off and request fire on him so that my platoon mates and teammates know which one to shoot at. So take another shot at him here and miss. So at this point there's still quite a few enemy tanks. I don't really want to push out of this all hollow here. So I snap a shot into the cupola of that Chieftain T95. I'm getting a lot of spotted target hits, so I have not a lot of track target hits. I've only got one track target hit this entire game. Now I'm trying to find a shot in the AM6, and the Lycan drives straight into my view, shoots Era in the side. So I shoot him back, give him a taste of a Soviet 122mm shell, and I somehow bounce off the front of the M6. So I start heading up here, and at this point I'm getting kind of annoyed, and I'm really wanting to push, but Era's telling me no, stay back. So I try to put another shot into the enemy Chieftain, but there's something back there, and there it is, an AT7 who's been unloading into me all game. He's the one that was damaging me when I had my turret turned to the left. At this point Era pushed over, so I decided, okay, it's time for me to push. So I drop down again into the street, I angle, and the AT7 shot goes straight into my tracks. So now I'm taking my time and aiming for the commander's hatch on the AT7. But it gets shot by the Chieftain, so I aim for the commander's hatch on that as well, and I'm caught in a big old crossfire here. But the IS5 does have a fair old slug of hit points at 1550. This means you can afford to take a hit here and there. So at this point I was telling Era that he needs to deal with that AT7, otherwise I'm going to die. So he starts moving up to try and deal with it, and the only people alive on this flank are me, Era, and Bodycatcher. So I start pushing up, right up to the next little ridge line here. Trying to use it, but it's too high for the gun depression on the IS5. So in the end I just power straight up it, shoot the chieftain in the side, continue to push over. I'm trying to hide from the AT here while dealing with the T25 too. But the 87 starts pushing, so I shut him down with a shot straight for the commander's hatch. But then I notice a broadside of a Tiger at nearly 300 meters away. I was going for the tracks here, but didn't have a shot. I move, so I'm waiting for the gun to aim. I take a shot at him, damage his engine, and hit him for a fair chunk of his remaining health. He backs back into view. He's sitting there, and I take another shot at him, and it whiffs straight over the engine deck. But he still stays out in the open, and I take my time this time, but artillery shuts him down before I can finish him. Now I didn't notice the T25-2 that was pushing up right in front of me until he pointed it out to me. So I slap a shot straight through his upper plate, and he's deciding to shoot at Bodycatcher in his KV4 instead of me in the IS5. Which really didn't make any sense considering I'm the lighter armored target of the two. But who knows, he could be a new player and didn't know that. The IS5 isn't a very common tank you see. So now that we've secured this flank, I start heading over towards where the remaining enemies are, trying to get a bit more damage in, but I highly doubt I would, as the enemies seem to be dropping one by one very, very quickly. As you can see, that Pershing over there isn't doing very well, but then I see a pretty much full health VK101P. I try and snap a shot through the house, but it hits at the ground next to it. And he's currently the only tank left on the enemy team, so I put her on auto drive, power over to see if I can possibly get a shot into it. And I have a tiny shot on the tank there, but it's not really worth it. So I power on up this hill there, and I had a nice broadside shot there for a second, but he pulled back. So I waiting for him. I missed the first shot on his tracks. As I said, I was trying to complete the track assist op for tanks miss. So I'm waiting for him again. I missed the second. Actually, I don't miss it. I bounced the second round. I must have hit his side at a very weird angle. And at this point, I'm getting a bit annoyed about missing. So I power on over. As you can see, this isn't a slow tank. And I sit and I aim. And I blow his tracks clean off, just in time for him to eat a big old round from the GW Panther. So anyway guys, this was a victory with only 5 rounds of ammo left in my tank. So this turned out to be a pretty impressive game. We earned 108,000 silver along with 5,600 XP on a ×2. I picked up 4 kills, 2,500 damage, 2,600 assisted, and 2,500 blocked, along with the Ace Tanker Award, Steel Wall, and Bruiser. Okay guys, thank you very much for stopping by this video. If you have enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. It really helps me out. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.